Hey VC, Billy coming at you here with a special delivery of sorts. Showed up today and got back from picking my daughter up at school, and there was a package from brother Jered, Backwoods Metal, big old monster package. Jered had kind of given me a heads up as far as what would be in this package, just a little bit, and which sounded like some cool stuff. So he was going to throw some other things in there. By the way, got the tight collar going on here. I'm wearing a medium, badass Brooks and Dunn shirt. The reason I'm wearing this, it kind of screamed Jered. I thought this screams Jered. It's a 25-year-old shirt. I had this the year I graduated high school. And for those of you that don't know, I'm kind of going through a weight loss journey here. I've lost just about 60 pounds. Actually, it was 68, then I gained a little bit back, but working back in the right direction right now. And was wearing a 3X. This is an XL, and this is a 25-year-old XL, which I swear they made shirts smaller back then. Not that people are getting any bigger these days, but no, they made shirts smaller, right? But this is an XL from 25 years ago, and I am going to fit into this bad boy comfortably in I don't know, maybe by the end of the summer. Maybe I'll wear it to my 25-year high school reunion. So, with that being said, Brooks and Dunn, badass, and it screams Jered, screams metal. Anyway, let's get to it here. Brother Jered sent this big ass package. Let's tear into this baby. And he taped the shit out of this one too, just like I did his. I guess what's the old saying? Turnabout's fair play. It's a wonder you didn't use a bunch of duct tape. I don't think they let you use duct tape anymore. I guess they kind of frown upon it at the post office. So it's kind of cool. As Jered had said, there would be some 8 tracks in here, and there were a couple other things that he had given kind of a little bit of a teaser to. So note there, appreciate it. I'm going to set that there and read it a little bit later, but let's get to it. Oh yeah, got the 8 tracks right on top here. Killer. Of course, you wrap the shit out of these too, man. What? I pack my knife up. I got to get my knife back out. I might have to edit this one. Do too much editing on these, but I might have to. Just cut these all open here. Look at all these 8 tracks, dude. You went out of your way, man. I appreciate that. This is gonna make myself and Jeffrey really happy. You know, Jeffrey and LJ, all those guys, 8-track guys. All right, so now we're into these, and you know. Jered had said that some of these 8 tracks were in just beat up shape, but you know, I'm not gonna turn them down. You know, he offered them, which was pretty awesome of him to offer them a bunch of classic rock stuff, and I thought, you know what, I'll give him a try. Worst case, we got bad rollers and you know, pressure pads and splices. And maybe the labels are a little bit worse for wear, but it's the thought that counts, man. Let's get right into it here. Oh, little George Carlin, some comedy there to start off. Class clown, killer. Ah, there we go. Little Dark Side of the Moon, killer stuff there. Boogie Motel, Fog Hat, nice. Sweet. Hey. What are we listening to here? A little AC/DC right here. A little, If You Want Blood. Killer, man. Awesome. Nice. This is a rare one. Label's a little worse for wear, but look at that. Mob Rules. Check it out. A little Ronnie James Dio, Black Sabbath. Hell yeah. Ooh, yeah. Moving Pictures. Rush. Killer. I don't know where you found all these, Jered, but some sweet stuff. Ah, The Game, Queen, awesome. Van Halen, Diver Down. You loaded me up here, brother. Look at that. Sticks. What is that? Pieces of 8? Yeah, pieces of 8. Nice. I love rock and roll. Joan Jett, the Blackhearts. Live CCR. I haven't heard this one before. I'll enjoy that. That'll be the first one I'm gonna clean up and get ready to play. That's awesome. 38 Special, Wild Eyed Southern Boys. Awesome. Great stuff, brother. And I appreciate that, Jered. That's killer. See, there's some other stuff in here too, so let's see what oh man, he loaded me up with some LPs, dude. Well, let's unwrap these bad boys and see what we got. While I'm unwrapping here, I'm sure everybody that's watching this already subscribes to Jered's channel, Backwoods Metal. Super guy. It seemed like we had that instant connection from day one, from the first video I watched of his. I don't know. I think it must have been one of those, you know, Bill Helmet Diggy. So either Helmet Diggy or somebody that I subbed to very early. You know, Jered was a sub and had made some comments, and maybe they had sent Jered a package, a VCLT package or something. And I could tell right from the get-go that Jered was a solid dude. You can tell, you know, he's real, just down home, you know, down to earth dude. I mean, I wish we lived closer, man, because you and I would be spending Friday nights drinking beer and listening to music. Who knows? Maybe someday, buddy. Let's tear into these LP. Oh man, I see right off the top, Jered gave a brother a hookup. He got. I think maybe Helmet Diggy may have actually sent him this in a VCLT package, and I was like drooling over it, and he must have went out and got me one. Look at that, little great white, twice shy, killer, man, absolutely killer. I love this record. I love this this single especially, and I don't have it. You don't see it in the wild. Matter of fact, I think you showed this on my contest. Entry, your contest entry video. Killer, man, awesome, brother. I appreciate that. Next, oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, Jered is huge BLS, Black Label Society. He's constantly plugging them on his channel. You know, he's constantly setting down. He's got the record behind him here. I guess the record would be on this side. But Zach Wild and Black Label Society, and I'm always like, dude, I want to get into it. I've never got into it, but somebody was kind of comparing them to this or that, and so I just straight up asked Jered. I'm like, hey man, if a brother's going to get into some Black Label Society, there's so much to choose from. What should I do? He's like, I got you taken care of on that. Hold that thought. So this is Black Label Society. Catacombs of the Black Vatican. So I can't wait to get this spin. Oh, look at that! Look at this vinyl, man. I got to pull this out, guys. It's got a download card and everything. But it's a double LP. Check this out, man. That is sick. Kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a creamsicle or something. Can you guys see that? It's kind of got a little bit of colored splatter in it. That's badass. It's like an ivory with a colored splatter. I am absolutely zero familiar with this record. I have heard, you know, some of their samples that obviously Jered plays in the background of some of his videos, and I dug it. I can't wait to give it a spin, dude. I appreciate this immensely, brother. Really, really do. Oh yeah, you'd give me a heads up on this one. Megadeth, the system has failed. Don't have this one. Close up of the label there. Limited edition of 1,000 copies, individually numbered, colored vinyl. Oh, so this would be an orange vinyl or a red vinyl. Awesome, awesome, awesome. MOV. That's a music on vinyl release. So I can't wait. I'm a huge Megadeth fan. I can't wait to give this a spin, Jered. Thank you, dude. Awesome. You know, I had just sent you a package, and you know, you were just head over heels with delight over the Van Halen stuff, which I'm so glad to be able to send that stuff out to people that A, need it, and B, can appreciate it and respect it like you do. And man, it just made me feel great to see that smile on your face. Here we go. Some Godsmack. First Godsmack album in my collection. Can't wait. Can't wait. You know, you had shown, I can't even remember the name of the title. Is it Awake? I'm not a huge Godsmack fan, but you had shown a CD, things you were spinning, like a What's Spinning update, and you had shown the Godsmack, I think it was Awake. I may be completely wrong on that, but it has a girl on the front with like nose rings and shit in her face. Kind of reminded me of the Pulp Fiction line. The girl with all the shit in her face. Oh yeah, that's my wife. Anyhow, the girl that has all the shit in her face. You were playing it anyway. I was in Goodwill a week or so ago, and I picked up like 6 CDs. Somebody had dropped off some hard rock and heavy metal stuff for $1 a piece. I picked up that Godsmack record or CD, Meatloaf, Duran Duran. And a couple other things, but I know that Godsmack was in there. I just haven't had a chance to give it a spin. But I think it has that song. I think it's called Awake. I'm doing the best I ever did, something like that. I don't know. I really like the guys. My son and I saw them open for Motley Crue about 8 years ago, 6 or 8 years ago, and they blew Motley Crue off the stage. So, brother, I really appreciate this. I know this is going to be heavy. It's going to hit hard, and I'm going to love it. Look at this, man. Yeah, buddy. This is a badass record right here. This is an oldie, but a goodie. Gotta pull that out of the cover so everybody can just see the beauty of that, man. I'm blown away by Conway Twitty's greatest hits. Look at the sharp corners on that thing, man. It's absolutely gorgeous, Jered. That is sick, man. Look at how white and pristine everything is on the back. Brother, you did great on this one. Number one, I don't have this record. Number two, to have it in this kind of condition, that's killer, man. It's on the and the vinyl looks just unplayed. Classic blue and gold MGM. Nice. Let's see what is on this bad boy. I mean, it's early, so it's not going to have a lot of his. But you're getting it. Story of My Life, She's Mine, What Am I Living For, Mona Lisa, The Hurt in My Heart. It's a Bluebird Blue, Halfway to Heaven, Lonely Blue Boy, I'll Try, Heavenly, Danny Boy, It's Only Make Believe. So a couple standards on there, you know, Danny Boy, and then It's Only Make Believe, but I don't even know what year this is. This has to be late 50s, early 60s, probably early 60s. But you know, for those of you that aren't aware, and maybe even Jered isn't aware of this, but you know, Conway Twitty started out as a rock and roll artist. You know, he wanted to be Elvis Presley, and it just didn't work out. I mean, I think he actually made a couple records, a couple rock and roll records, and just didn't take off. And look at what happened with him in country music. You know, you got, next thing you know, he's at one point was the leading artist with the most #1 singles ever recorded at 50 something, and then George Strait topped that. So, you know, George Strait's the king. So, but yeah, Conway Twitty. This is an original greatest hits. Conway Twitty. Nice, nice, nice. Once again, Jered, brother, that's a killer package. It's a hell of a package. I appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed to Jered's channel, I'll leave the information down here below. But love the 8 tracks. Absolutely love those 8 tracks. They're a little bit more work to get cleaned up and upkeep and get them playing. But man, once you get them cleaned up and fixed up and playing right, they sound killer. And I can't wait to play some of those, especially that CCR. This Black Label Society, Godsmack, you really hooked a brother up, man. Great white. I can't say enough how much I appreciate it. So thank you very much, Jered. Until then, rock on, buddy. Thank you. Take care. Peace.